Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to attempt to take a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends HasLab Giant Man here. It's going to be hard because my space is very limited and he is a very large lad, but he's currently sitting down on my desk. So we'll see how this goes. So, first off, this was a HasLab, of course. Ordered it last year. It was about $200. Came out, or I received it last week. I got the box over there, but it's really big, so I'm not going to be showing that off right now. But let's take a look at them, see what we think. I got the smiling faceplate and the white antennas on them right now with the left-looking eyes. Let's take a look at some of the details on them. It's like the face sculpt is done really well. He's got the little white hashes right there. This has a nice little, this strap has a nice leathery texture to it. And there's kind of a little bit of texture all over the body, or all over the suit. A little bit of shading here and there in the musculature. Nice wrinkle sculpt. Oh, the gloves do look kind of leathery. It's got that nice little, what is that called? Piping, I guess? Piping effect to it. Stitching all around the arm cuffs and around here. He's very big. Oh. Look at the trunks. Take a look at the thighs. See, they got that shading in some of the musculature too. All the way down to the boot tops, you got the little stitching right there as well. On the bottom of the foot, you got a PIM Labs logo on both of them. Like I said, he's very big, so very hard to get into frame. On the back of the boots, you got a zipper, because of course you need a zipper to put them on. Oh. Giant man butt. There's the back. Again, more wrinkle sculpt, a little bit more shading. Oh. He might be a little bit too big for some. I like them for the size of them. So now for accessories, which is a lot of people are kind of disappointed in, which understandable because it's a $200 figure, but it is big, so you can kind of justify it sort of because of that. You've got the standard faceplate, which again looks really good. You got the snarling angry faceplate. And then you got the zombie faceplate. This one's my favorite. I just love the way they did this one, the detail on it and everything. Yellowing to the teeth, the kind of cataract-y look to the eyeballs. Looks fantastic. You've also got the black antenna. And those are a simple pull out and plop the new ones in, so you can have either look you want, either a more classic look or a kind of more modern look, I guess. And those you can twist however you want. And then for the zombie faceplate, you got extra antennas that have a little bit of paintwork to them, a little bit of scarring on them. A little bit of divots here and there. And then you got the sets of eyes. This is kind of where a lot of the controversy has come in, because this is supposed to be the straight facing set, and as you can see, this eye is looking slightly that way. I contacted Hasbro customer service. I'll be getting a new replacement set of eyes soon, so not a huge deal. I wish it wasn't the case, but sometimes it is what it is. The left facing eyes look fine, and the downward facing eyes look really good too. And those just swap out into any of the face plates. And to swap those out, you pop the head off. Undo these little tabbies right here. Kind of get your thumb in there. Pull it forward. It's kind of soft, but not too soft, so. And you just pull out the faceplate. You can set the eyes in right there. And then just grab your faceplate of choice. We'll go with the angry head. Plop that in. And then do the opposite. So kind of get it in there. Get the nose where it needs to be. And just cinch everything up. And then put the tabs back in. And you're good to go. Let's get this back on here. Now, how am I going to do articulation on this guy? Is the big question. But I guess we'll figure that out. We'll learn together. As Muriel from Elden Ring says, let's learn together. So, the head is forward about that far. Back about that far. Of course, you got your right and left rotation. You can get some tilt on there. You got, let's move this out of the way. Oh boy. Oh. You got a butterfly joint. Goes back about that far. Forward about that far. Arm goes up that high. Everything's ratcheted on him, so he's not gonna, hopefully not take a shelf dive on anybody. Then you get full rotation on there. Bicep swivel. Elbows. Bend in about that far. The hands are going to be super fun. For the hands, you of course got side to side hinge, swivel. It's at the wrist, I should say. And then, on the thumb, it's got this little kind of in and out hinge here. Each knuckle is articulated, so you got a hinge and a swivel on each one. Even on all every digit has that. You just got to be careful when you move it. I heated mine up first, So I think that helped, but yep. Yeah, you want to just be very careful when you're moving the fingers because the plastic on the hinges is kind of a little bit flimsy. I put mine in a couple of coffee cups of hot water. Gave them a little, manicure. And it seemed to help, so. But yeah, all of them have hinge and swivel at each knuckle. The torso, you've got the diaphragm cut, goes forward a little bit, back a decent amount. That's where you get your swivel, and you get your side to side on there as well. And then you get the reverse ab crunch, which makes him lean back about that far. Crunches forward a good amount. Now the legs are going to be the most fun part because I think I got to hold them while I do it. So all right. Can't quite see his hips. There we go. So hips move out about that far, not super duper well, and the hips are super tight, especially my left one. I'm kind of scared to move that one, but I just gotta probably heat it or oil it. Goes up decently far for some stomping action. He does have a thigh swivel. The knees bend up that far. He just kicked a rack of gore. No boot rotation, but you do get back, forward, and you get some rocker. And then there's a decent toe joint on there too. Oh. So yeah, overall I would say he is a pretty fun figure. I like him for what he is. He might be a little bit too tall for some. He does take up a gang of space in your collection. But yeah, he's pretty fun. To me, he was worth the money. I'm happy that I have him. I'm excited, super excited for the new Sentinel pre-orders for the X-Men 97 that'll be coming out next year. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this attempt of a review of Giant Man. If you did, click that like button, subscribe if you haven't, leave a comment, say hello, and come back and see us again. Have a great night.